Local renewable energy producers are crying foul over the $500 million Adani Group energy projects in Mana and Penury. Speaking to Other Than First at 9 today, Executive Committee member of the Solar and Hydropower Association, Prabhat Vikramasinghe, explained that the unit price quoted by Adani was a staggering 100% higher than industry norms and would lead to an outflow of around $175 million each year. The association now plans to take the matter up in court.
On September 30, 2021, Indian mega company Adani Group inked a deal to develop the Colombo West International Container Terminal in partnership with the Sri Lankan government and local blue chip John Keells Holdings. The 35-year-long Build, Operate, Transfer project is the biggest foreign investment in Sri Lanka's history and is expected to cost a staggering $700 million. Then in March this year, Adani also signed agreements with the government to develop renewable energy projects in Mana and Penury at a further $500 million. The output of the two projects is expected to total 500 megawatts, a welcome addition to feed the island's growing appetite for cheaper electricity. However, now local renewable energy companies are up in arms over the details of the deal. They have also been joined by the Ceylon Electricity Board Engineers Union. The two parties say that the agreement is illegal on numerous points, but the primary issue lies with its US dollar-denominated tariff. Priced at 7.55 US cents per kilowatt hour, the cost has been described as lucrative, of which 50% remains in US dollars. This is despite local renewable energy companies having quoted tariffs at less than 5 US cents for the projects at the same sites when expressions of interest were called for last November. The local producers argue that the project should have been given to them for a couple of reasons, one being the cost savings to the government and two being the dollar retention issue. If local producers are paid in dollars, the money stays right here in the country.
As renewable energy associations in Sri Lanka, we protest this unlawful attempt by the government to grant this 500 megawatt project without following a competitive bidding process to a private company. And also, we are really worried that the power purchase price that is submitted in their study is 7.5 US cents. So if you analyze the world wind power development, you will come to know that the projects of this scale offered prices to the utilities are below 3 cents per each unit of electricity. But in this case, it is really surprising that a price of 7.5 US cents has been offered or being negotiated, which is, we would say, around 100% higher than the world norms. So in this respect, what we urge is that if government wants to develop wind power in this region, it is a very good move, but it has to be through a competitive bidding process and at the least cost. Otherwise, if you pay out of dollars, our present economic crisis will get further worsened. And these contracts are what we hear is for a period of more than, it's up to around 30 years. So each year, around 165 to 175 million US dollars will have to be paid for renewable energy. On the other hand, all the renewable energy projects in Sri Lanka is being paid a rupee tariff that includes mini hydro, solar power and the operating wind power plants. If you look at the wind power tender CEB floated in 2020 for the same region in Mana for 15 megawatt, the offered price by a local company is just 15 or 16 rupees, and it's a rupee tariff which will not change for the next 20 years. But if you look at this attempt to give this 500 megawatts, they are going to pay in US dollars, which will really weaken the CEB's financial position further.
In addition, the association says that the agreement also violates the Electricity Act No. 20 of 2009 that only allows large-scale projects to be offered through unsolicited proposals if they are between governments. As a privately owned company, Adani clearly doesn't fall within the Act's provisions. Further allegations have also been made against Power and Energy Minister Kanchana Wijesekara, who is allegedly pressuring the Sustainable Energy Authority to issue a provisional approval for the project. The associations say that they will be seeking legal action as well.